Losing a spouse isn't just heartbreaking, it's life-altering. Suddenly, you're navigating a world that feels unfamiliar, filled with overwhelming decisions and emotions that can cloud your judgment. In times of deep grief, it's easy to make choices out of loneliness, pressure, or even a desire to regain control. But some of these choices can lead to regret, financial hardship, or emotional setbacks that make healing even harder. The truth is, while grief is deeply personal, there are certain decisions you should always pause and think twice about before saying yes. In this video, we'll explore 3 common mistakes people unknowingly make after losing a spouse. Decisions that may seem right in the moment, but can lead to unintended consequences later on. Stay with me until the end, because this isn't just about avoiding missteps, it's about ensuring you navigate this chapter of your life with clarity, dignity, and the support you deserve. Now let's dive in. Number 1, making big financial decisions too soon. One of the most common mistakes people make after losing a spouse is making major financial decisions too quickly. Suddenly, you're faced with bank accounts, insurance policies, investments, and possibly even the question of whether to keep or sell your home. In the fog of grief, taking immediate action may seem like a way to find stability, but emotional distress can cloud judgment. When emotions are running high, choices that seem logical in the moment may not be the best in the long run. Many widows and widowers feel pressured, sometimes by well-meaning friends, financial advisors, or even their own sense of urgency, to sell their home, move, or make large investments. But the period following a loss should be about emotional adjustment, not financial risk-taking. Take the case of 74-year-old Eleanor. After losing her husband, she was encouraged by family members to downsize immediately. It seemed practical, less space to maintain, lower expenses, and a fresh start. Within a few months, she sold the home they had shared for 40 years and moved into a smaller apartment in another town. But as time passed, she realized she had made the decision out of panic. She missed her familiar surroundings, her neighbors, and the sense of comfort her home provided. In hindsight, she wished she had given herself more time before making such a significant change. Financial decisions don't just involve real estate. Many newly widowed individuals are targeted by financial predators, people who see vulnerability as an opportunity. Whether it's unsolicited investment opportunities, high-pressure sales tactics, or even well-intentioned but uninformed advice from friends, it's crucial to be cautious. If someone is urging you to sign papers, withdraw large sums of money, or invest in something quickly, take a step back. The best financial decisions are rarely made in haste. Another common mistake is giving away money or assets too soon. Grief often brings a strong desire to help others, children, grandchildren, charities, or close friends. While generosity is admirable, making large financial gifts or dividing assets prematurely can leave you in a difficult position later. Experts often recommend the 1-year rule, which suggests waiting at least a year before making irreversible financial choices. This gives time for the initial emotional shock to subside, allowing for clearer thinking. The last thing you need is added financial stress at an already difficult time. Number 2, isolating yourself from friends and family. After losing a spouse, the instinct to withdraw is completely natural. Grief is deeply personal, and solitude often feels like the only way to process the pain. However, complete isolation can lead to an even deeper sense of loneliness, making healing much harder. Many people tell themselves they just need more time alone, but social withdrawal can quickly turn into a habit that's difficult to break. Human connection plays a crucial role in emotional well-being, especially during times of loss. Studies have shown that prolonged isolation can weaken the immune system, increase blood pressure, and even shorten lifespan. On the other hand, maintaining social connections, even in small ways, can help ease emotional burdens and provide much-needed support. Consider 78-year-old Walter. When his wife of 52 years passed away, he stopped answering phone calls, skipped family gatherings, and rarely left the house. He convinced himself that no one would understand his grief. Months passed, and instead of feeling better, he felt worse. His days blurred together, his energy dropped, and his appetite changed. It wasn't until a neighbor invited him for coffee that something shifted. That one conversation led to weekly meetups, And slowly, he started feeling less alone. The key isn't forcing yourself into big social situations before you're ready. It's about taking small steps to stay connected. Answer a phone call, go for a short walk with a friend, or join a support group. Simply being around others, even if just to listen, can remind you that support is available when you need it. Number 3, neglecting your own health and well-being. Grief can be all-consuming, making it easy to overlook your own health. Skipping meals, putting off doctor's appointments, and losing interest in daily routines are common, but they only make the healing process more difficult. Research shows that losing a spouse increases the risk of heart problems, weakened immune function, and even cognitive decline. The stress of grief can lead to high blood pressure, disrupted sleep, and changes in appetite. Some people stop eating, while others turn to unhealthy comfort foods. Over time, these habits take a toll on both physical and mental health. Take 81-year-old James. After his wife passed, he stopped cooking for himself, convinced he wasn't hungry. He relied on quick, processed foods and, within a few months, started feeling weak and constantly fatigued. His daughter encouraged him to eat regular meals again, even if he didn't feel like it. Slowly, his energy improved, and he found himself better equipped to handle grief. Self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary. Eating nutritious meals, staying active, getting enough sleep, and keeping up with medical checkups can make a significant difference in how you feel. Mental health matters just as much. If grief is leading to depression or anxiety, seeking support from a counselor or a support group isn't a sign of weakness. It's a step toward healing. Final thoughts. Losing a spouse is one of life's most profound and painful experiences. It changes everything: the way you live, the way you think, and even how you see the future. But every decision you make during this time has the power to either help or hinder your healing. By saying no to rushed financial decisions, social isolation, neglecting your health, jumping into a new relationship too soon, and holding on to everything without allowing for change, you can protect both your heart and your future. Grief has no timeline, but making mindful choices can help you move forward with strength and clarity. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. Moving forward doesn't mean leaving your spouse behind. It means honoring their memory while also allowing yourself to live fully. If this video resonated with you, leave a comment below sharing what stood out the most. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.